Hey YouTube, this is Primetime Pokemon, and this is a video response to a video I posted a couple of weeks ago where I asked you to post in the comment section of that video some questions you had for me. So I chose 19 questions from some different users, and then I made a PowerPoint with the questions on the screen, and then I'll try and answer them to the best of my ability. So the first question is from pikachuparadise, and his or her question was, how long have you been collecting Pokemon cards for? So I've been actually collecting for 12 years. I'm 22 right now, and I started when I was 10 years old. And I'll talk a little bit more about that in some upcoming questions. So, next question is from Joey Blonde Wolf 3. It says, what other hobbies do you have? Besides Pokemon cards or collecting Pokemon, I play a lot of sports. I do a lot of exercising and weightlifting. I'm in the gym 5 or 6 days a week. I watch a lot of sports on TV. I'm a big Minnesota Vikings and Minnesota Timberwolves fan, as well as the Minnesota Twins. So if those games are on TV, I definitely watch those. And right now I'm sort of getting into fish. I just bought a betta fish probably a month or so ago. I can show you it. But I'm going to graduate from college, and I'm planning on getting an aquarium sometime. But there you can see it. Just a 1 gallon fish bowl. I know it's not the best environment for it, but it is 1 gallon. I change the water every week, so that's what it looks like. There's one question. And if you have any more questions for me or anything, just post in the comment section of this video, and if I get enough questions, again, I can always do another video answering these questions. And if you want to know something, I do have my chat box on my blog. The link will be in the underbar. I'm on there at least once a day, and you can ask me questions on there. So the next question is from both HyperBlake1 and Oski Rocks. These questions sort of went together. I already answered how old I was. I'm 22 years old, and Oski Rocks asked, why do you still collect Pokemon cards? And like I said, I started collecting when I was about 10 years old, and I've collected pretty much off and on since then. When I was younger, I really couldn't get that many packs because my parents would have to buy them for me, and they didn't really buy very much for me at all. So I collected a little bit up to probably the Gym Challenge and Gym Hero sets, and then once the Neo sets are coming out, I was hitting probably 13, maybe early teens, so I drifted away from Pokemon cards, started went into other stuff, and then once I got a job again, I got 16, so then I bought a few packs here and there when I had some free money, and then I started to do that until I just went on YouTube probably 3 years ago now and just saw people opening Pokemon cards, so then I decided to do some videos like that, and I just really got into collecting. And the reason why I still collect them, just because nostalgia of collecting since I was young, and my dad's a big sports card collector, and I collected a lot of sports cards too, so that the hobby of his sort of reflects on me, and that's why I like to collect Pokemon cards. Next question is from the Pokelover123. It says, out of all the cards in the world so far, what is your favorite Pokemon card? The favorite Pokemon card is probably the Charizard star that I have on my channel there. I actually received that for free from someone, which is absolutely amazing. So that's great that I did that. And then the second favorite card is probably the Shining Charizard or the Charizard EX. Charizard is definitely my favorite Pokemon, so any cards of those would be my favorite. OwenChannels asks, has there ever been a time in your life where you ever got in trouble for accidentally bringing your Pokemon cards with you to school or when you were younger? I actually remember this was in 5th grade, I believe. Walmart at the time had these really cheap packages of cards. They had 4 packs in them, one each of one of these sets, totaling 4 would be Jungle, Base Set 2, Team Rocket, and Fossil, I believe. So 5 sets, there's 4 packs in there. I bought it. They're only $2.97 for 4 packs. I don't know why they're so cheap, but I bought probably, $10 or $20 worth. I was still quite young. So I brought all those cards to school the next day, and someone stole them out of my desk. And then I had to actually go to peer mediation and try to get those back, and then I actually didn't get them back. It was terrible. I lost some of my best ones. I remember I had a Ditto Hollow in there. That was my favorite card at the time. It was just really disappointing. I brought them to school, someone took them from me, and I couldn't get them back. And their argument was that they got all of the hollows from different sets in one pack. It was just terrible. So the next question is from Resuman55. It says, what is your most favorite booster box you've opened? I've opened a lot of good ones on YouTube, and if you're just watching my videos for the first time, when you go to my channel, I have a bunch of playlists on there. You can either click on those playlists to see all the, let's say, booster boxes I've opened or booster packs, that type of thing, or on the top of my channel I have uploads, playlists, that type of thing. You can just click on uploads and then you can see my most recent videos. But my favorite booster box that I've opened, I would say Legendary Collection, because I do like the older sets better, and Legendary Collection combined, you know, some of the first sets like that into one set. So all the best cards are in that set. I actually opened one on YouTube and I pulled that Charizard, basically the base set hollow, but in the Legendary Collection set. Wingler000 asks, do you ever feel embarrassed when you tell people you collect Pokemon cards? I know this question got a lot of likes in the comment section. There is mixed feelings about this question. Now that I'm a little older, people do mature, they're not in their teens anymore. People really don't care too much what you do, as long as you enjoy it, that type of thing. I'm the type of person that usually just keeps to themselves a little bit, so I don't necessarily tell people that I collected stuff. But if I usually do tell them, it's just, you know, I've collected from a long time. I just like to, you know, I'm just a collector. It's just my hobby like that. Going into stores like that, I do feel somewhat embarrassed, but I mean, it's my hobby. I mean, if people ask, everyone has hobbies. Maybe everyone probably doesn't want to share all of them, but I like to collect Pokemon cards, so I don't really feel embarrassed. And like I said, if I really felt embarrassed like that, I wouldn't post on YouTube. I wouldn't do anything like that. So whatever you like to do, just don't feel embarrassed about it. Just do it as long as you're having fun and you enjoy doing it. And Vib287 asks, why do you like Pokemon and how many cards do you have? So I actually have 20,000 Pokemon cards, around there I'd say. I did make a video when I had 15,000, I believe. No, 10,000, but I've probably doubled it since then. I'm really going to try and make an entire collection video again sometime in the summer, I'd say. Why do I like Pokemon? When I was younger, I watched the shows quite a bit, the anime, and then I played the games quite a bit too. So I mean, I was probably, you know, around 10 years old when Pokemon first started back in about the late 90s. So it was just at the prime time for my, you know, interest. So I was really interested in it, and I've just not lost that interest yet at all. Pokemon156 asks, what's the best card you pulled out of all the sets? So I would say some of the gold stars have been probably the best cards I pulled out. I know I've pulled a Kyogre Gold Star out. I pulled a Regice Gold Star, but my favorite would probably be that Charizard out of Legendary Collection, just because Charizard's my favorite Pokemon card, and I've never actually pulled a base set 2 base or a base set Charizard out of a pack. I was gonna buy a pack one time that I put back on the shelf. My brother bought that pack, and then there's a base set 2 Charizard in there. So that was probably my best pull, especially on YouTube like that Charizard from Legendary Collection. So Gizmo253, I didn't really proofread these questions before I put them on here, but Gizmo253, hey Primetime, approximately how many cards you have? Like I said, I just answered that, around 20,000 or so. And I do keep them in plastic cases that I bought from Walmart or Shopko. Shopko is more of a retail store in the Minnesota, Wisconsin area. I also keep them in the binders. People always asking where you get those binders from. You can get them in the school supply section of any store, or in the card section they have thicker binders that usually come with pages too. So that's sometimes a better deal if you want to keep more cards in those binders. The next question, the Groovy the Dog and Miss Pikachu 1995, sort of two combined questions. The first is, do you like the video games for Pokemon? And actually, I do like them quite a bit. I actually haven't played them for about 4 years, but first game I ever played was Pokemon Crystal. That was the first game I bought. and I probably put in almost 1,000 hours on there. And I actually have every regular RPG Pokemon game, like, you know, blue, red, yellow, that type of game, up to Diamond and Pearl. So I have all the ones for Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, DS, all those. And I also have like trading card game. I have Pokemon Stadium. I have Pokemon Battle Revolution. I have Pokemon Snap, I think it's called. I have a lot of Pokemon games. I just haven't played them that much for a while, but I really got into them earlier. And actually, senior year of high school, me and probably at least 10 friends of mine all got Diamond and Pearl at the same time, and we actually played those in school quite a bit on our DSs. I actually had a DS already, but all those other guys actually went to the store and bought their own DSs just to play Pokemon. And then, what is your favorite Pokemon game, and why is it your favorite? Just Pokemon Crystal, because it was the first game that I ever played, first game that I owned, and I put the most time into that. I think I have at least 100 level 100 Pokemon on there. And when I play the games, what I do is I like to battle a lot. I play the Elite Four as many times as I can to get as many Pokemon up to level 100 as I can. So that's my type of thing. I know my brother, when he used to play, he'd like to breed quite a bit to try and get a shiny Pokemon. I've never gotten a shiny Pokemon ever in the game. At least, well, other than, you know, the Red Gyarados in the Gold, Silver, Crystal games. And I'm on the edge still about buying a black or white game. If I get some more time, I'm definitely going to buy it. I'd really like to. It'll help me get the Pokemon names down. So probably this summer I might buy one. I actually might give one away to you guys too. I haven't decided yet. I'll just have to see how much time I have this summer, what job I get, that type of thing. So Pink Pumes asked me, what is your major in college and what do you want to do for a living? So it sort of transitions nicely from the last question. My major in college is economics. That's basically a business type of thing. What do you want to do for a living? I'm graduating from college this year, and I'm not sure what job. I have a couple interviews around, but something in the business field. I'm applying for an operations analyst type position where I just know a little bit about everything in the company, that type of thing. I might get a job at a bank or like a Target store, be the like a manager there, manage the people, that type of thing. But this summer, hopefully I'll have a job by then. I might be moving out to either an apartment or my own house this summer, so you might see a new background on my videos, that type of thing. But I'll definitely keep making videos. Someone did ask me if I'm going to still make videos after I graduate from college. I definitely plan on it. As long as I have the time, I'm definitely going to make the videos. I'm going to do the card reviews. I'm going to answer every comment, answer every question that people email me. I just really enjoy doing that, so I'm going to try and do that as long as possible. So ukpokemon asked me, what inspired the name PrimetimePokemon? So this is pretty easy. I played basketball quite a bit when I was younger. I played it in school from 5th to 12th grade, and then there was a park by my house called Veterans Park, and I used to go there probably since about 8th to 12th grade, every day there for about 2 hours at a time, and my nickname there was just Primetime. So then I thought, what better name to name my YouTube channel than PrimetimePokemon? And the next question is, do you get noticed in the street when people hear you? Not so much. What I do get is people I somewhat know, maybe they're my Facebook friends or they live in the same town, that type of thing. They'll come up to me sometime and be like, oh, I watched you on YouTube. That's really cool how you do that. That type of thing. I've had a couple people do that before. I never just get noticed, if I'm talking to someone, they're like, oh, you're PrimetimePokemon, that type of thing. They just know me, know of me, recognize me, and then if they ever talk to me, they'll be like, oh yeah, I watched your videos on YouTube. So-and-so told me about it. And then J. Rar asks, how long have you been collecting for? So like I was saying, 12 years. This will be my 13th year this year. On and off at least. I wish I'd have a lot more cards, and I wish I had all this money that I have now to spend on Pokemon cards. I wish I had that all throughout my 12 years of collecting, but I just haven't. So like I said, 12 years I've been collecting for, and then how much money do you think you've spent on Pokemon cards? I actually just calculated for this year. I spent about $2,000 this year on Pokemon cards. Over my lifetime, probably at least $5,000, I'd say. I just really enjoy it like that, and it's just a hobby of mine. I pay for. I had bought a car this past year. I've done other stuff. I have to pay for college tuition. I work a lot to get all my money. So it's just a hobby. It's something I do with my extra money that I have. And then Ollie94 or OllieK94 says, do you actually play the game or just collect? I really wish I could play the Pokemon trading card game competitively. Where I live is about almost 3 hours away to the nearest league, so it'd be really tough to go there. Actually, if I graduate and I move to an urban area, I might actually try and join a league. But I do play with my friends somewhat often, and I definitely like making decks and coming up with strategies. That's why I do the card reviews on my blog. But like I said, I mostly collect. I'm not much of a collector. Like I said, I like cards in mint condition that it's hard for me to actually play with them because you might get them wrecked. But I like putting decks together like that and strategizing, that type of thing. And then it says, wallordfan asks, what other Pokemon stuff do you do? The games, read the manga, watch the TV show, etc. Like I was talking about, I used to play the games quite a bit. I probably put 2,000 hours in total in all of the games, at least that. I've never read the manga at all. I used to get Nintendo Power, and they used to have some comics in there. I read them once in a while. I watched the TV show. I watched that quite a bit, actually. Actually for quite a while, but here at college I don't have cable. I only get probably 10 channels and Cartoon Network, which Pokemon is on. I don't get that at all, so the best I do is you can watch them online. Like I have them on my blog there. You can watch episodes every day. I try and do that. I wish I could watch it more, but like I said, I just don't have as much time as I used to. But I do, besides collecting, I did play the games. I'm trying to get back into that still. I watch a TV show if it's on, like if I'm home and if it's on, I might watch a couple episodes here and there, that type of thing. Mewtwo-fan2 asks, how do you get money to open all the packs you open? And I talked about that a little bit ago. I just work a lot. I've worked since I graduated from high school. I worked full-time every summer to get money, and then during school I work part-time. So I'm always working. That's how I get the money. And I know a lot of the people don't have jobs like that. Once you get a job, you'll definitely be able to open more packs like that. And if it's a hobby of yours, you'll definitely be able to continuously open as many packs like that. How do you tell, Pokechampion123 asks, how do you tell the difference between rare, promo, holo, and etc. cards? Just right off the bat, a rare card has a star in the bottom right hand corner, uncommon has a diamond, and common has a circle. I have a series of videos called Rare Pokemon Cards on my YouTube channel. You can just check out that playlist or just type in Rare Pokemon Cards in the YouTube search bar and you should see the Rare Pokemon Card videos. I have things like Gold Stars, EX, Level X, Prime, Legend, that type of thing. Being able to tell all the differences between those. So if you're Pokechampion123, if you're looking for those videos, just search them on YouTube or go to my YouTube channel and you'll see all those. And then Sacito123172 asks, can you please show your face? And you should check my birthday video for that. That's all I can say about that. And that's my last slide on there. So what I would like to say is that a couple updates. I did order the World of Illusions box, I think it's called. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. I ordered that today, so I should be opening that in a few weeks when I get it. I ordered it online. I pre-ordered the black and white starter tins a little bit ago, so I should be getting those soon. And then I just want to update you on everything. I am making pack opening videos every Sunday and Wednesday, and then all of the other days of the week I'm either going to do free cards by mail videos, traded cards by mail videos, or other types of videos that I'm doing, like rare Pokemon cards, theme deck videos. I do give away all those theme decks that I review, so definitely check those out. And then any other types of videos I have, I'll upload on those other days. But for sure, I'll upload videos of me opening packs every Wednesday and Sunday. I've been doing Wednesdays for probably the past 2 years, and then Sundays for the past probably couple months. So I'm definitely going to always do Wednesday. I'm going to try and do Sundays as long as I can afford it. And that's when I'm going to be doing pack openings. And I'm definitely going to keep continuing to open packs with Black and White coming out. I'll be opening a booster box of that when it comes out in the English version. And I should be doing a big booster box opening, hopefully this summer sometime. I need to save up some money. Just depends on what my future is after college. And we'll have to see from there. But I'm definitely going to continue making videos on YouTube to all my loyal fans. I really appreciate it. And definitely check out all the links in the underbar below. And my blog, Facebook, and Twitter links. I put a lot of time into those, especially my blog. And just thanks for watching. If you have any more questions, just post them in the comment section or PM me and I'll definitely answer those. So thanks for watching and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you. So this probably isn't the best view, but I'll give you a shot of what I look like. This is the guy behind the hands. So I hope you enjoy my videos and stay tuned for more. Thank you.